Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Yesterday, so today is Sunday the 24th, but yesterday I visited the Retro Realm 2.0 and I'm fully branded. With yeah, had such an awesome time. I've been to the original one when it was the micro shop just round the corner, but with the 2.0, the size of the place, the amount of goodies that Scott has managed to get up front and visible to the customers is incredible. Yeah, there's so much stuff there. Obviously, the toys, magazines, books, games, as in board games in video games, all sorts. Hardware, box consoles, unboxed consoles, Game and Watch. Wherever you looked, it was just like loads of cool stuff. So it was amazing. Not far from me at all. It's about an hour and a bit. Took my son along for the ride, which was cool, and also took an awesome friend Lee. He came with us, and it was a godsend helping out on the journey. So had a really cool time. Great to see Scott. It's moved not very far from where the original shop was. But it's part of a shopping centre. It's opposite, HMV. Long live HMV. Always good to see them around. And it's divided up. He shares the shop with someone who also had a pod in the previous shopping zone that he was in. So I met Lena from the Attic in the Moon. And very different, style of wares. Obviously Scott with his retro related stuff, and she's more into, I don't know, you kind of call it, maybe got a mystical side of things with kind of candles and ornaments and all sorts. But I did, for the missus, I should have brought it here, but for the missus, my son and I got a little Halloween theme thing, I guess, like a little cauldron candlelight holder, which was pretty cool. She had some great stuff, so it was nice to see people moving, flitting between both parts of the shop. It just, like, theoretically it shouldn't work. That's how it is. I don't think it should work, but in practice it kind of does. And I think if my missus had been there, I think we could have gone without being too gender specific, because that's not very politically correct, is it? But we could have, based on our tastes, we could have gone separate ways and had a good old timer looking at that stuff, and then me on the retro. But but equally, people, as me yesterday, was good. Yeah, gifts for not just Halloween, but like Crimbo or birthdays. There's some gents. There's some inspiration. You go and have a look around. But it was really cool. Great to meet her. Great to see Scott again. Have a bit of natter. Look at, it's a few weeks in now. Maybe months. I don't know. Is it a couple of months? I'm making that up. I know time flies, but it seemed really well kind of established in there. Stuff had its place. Just real drawers. I mean, I don't work in like retail, but real kind of drawers in terms of stuff that was in the window, boxed. It was like Manta Force stuff, and then like those Afterburner like mini arcade things with the LCD screen. So he just Warhammer. It was something for everyone, and you could see either the adults were pulling kids into the shop, or the kids were pulling in the adults into the shop. It was nice to see a bit of people being magnetised to the place. But we had a good look round, a few little rotations. Lee, my mate, he got some bits. I think I was shaking Scott's hand and turned around, and then Finn, my son, he'd already grabbed a pickup, and he was just like, what about this? So we'll come on to the pickups in a bit, but that was quite funny. But good to see Scott. Great, like, I mean, from both of them, great, great prices. And Lena did me a nice discount as well, which she shouldn't have done, but it was really kind, as did Scott. So lovely people, and it does pay to, sound really cliche, but it's a needed thing to say, to support your indies, support your independent shops and all of that. And I'm not going to sound like a complete bloody hypocrite, because as and when I need to, there's certain things I get off Amazon for convenience and the rest of it. But when it comes to some retro items, I know the likes of eBay and Vinted and whatever else is out there. But to go bricks and mortar and then chat with a mate, a tuber, cracking guy, and buy stuff that way and have a look at things is surely the better way to do it. And it made for a really fun day. It was just an afternoon really. Picked me up about 1 o'clock, and then I dropped him back about 5. So yeah, really good, solid afternoon, a lot of fun, which was awesome. So let's get stuck in. I'll stop the rambling. Let's get stuck into the pickup. So these, I bought a few bits. Do like, as I've been saying on other videos, like magazines. So I did grab a couple from Scott, which he very kindly gifted to me. So yeah, 100 games to play before you die. I like things like this just to see, what are they? Have I played them? Would I agree with it? Is it a load of ball hang or whatever? Or have they missed stuff out? It's just always a bit of an intriguing little read. So there's that, and then be interesting. It was exactly the same. Get 100 games, but I don't think it will be like top 100, but through the edge this time. So yeah, looking forward to looking at them. We got some. Wasn't just video games. I'll go through. So Finn got this. This is what he grabbed basically within minutes of getting in there. He's hooked on bloody Jim Bowen and Bully's Special Prize and those old whatever frigging channel they're on. Loves them. So this is, fortunately, it's not real darts, but they're like magnetic ones, and they carry a bit of weight. So I'm a bit worried I'm going to lose an eye or both before the day is out. So I'm keeping this close to me. But yeah, got a bit of a double-sided dartboard, depending on the game you're playing. It's pretty akin to the original show, if you remember that, but without Big Eric Bristow probably popping up. It's gonna have to be someone else, your mate or your mum and dad or whatever. So there was that. These, everyone knows about these, right? The barcode battlers. Yeah, I mean, you get some cards in there, but it is a bit like Top Trumps, but linked to barcodes really. You can barcode random items and see what kind of strength they've got. So the guy in here, I think it's like cereal packets and bits, but whoever's had this before, say guy, I haven't been said, this guy or gal, whoever had this before, has cut out some bits, and I'm hoping they're like super strong, kind of superheroes. What they've done, but I think it's like Weetabix or whatever, little barcodes. So we'll be having a bit of fun. I think Finn will love it just as much as me. This one I watched, Tootie's video. I've seen these a while. I've seen them local to me, kind of popping up, and I'm not going to can't fall into the rabbit hole. I think there's 8 in total that Stu had on his very recent video. This is just one. Defender. Yeah, get old Milton Bradley, MB Games. So yeah, let's stack stuff up, and then the rest of it is Z video games. So what we got? So we got Price is still on there, but like Renegade, kind of got. I've got the double cassette one. Yeah, I've got the double cassette one already. I've got the +3 version. You probably maybe see it in the screen. I think I need to get Target Renegade. I don't think. I had that. I need Target Renegade. Oh man, Safe Cracker. So DS game. It's in the title, isn't it? Really, as to what that one's about. But I don't know. Is it a middle-age crisis? Is it kind of the equivalent of my gran doing puzzle games and stuff like that? Maybe our generation is supposed to that. You move on to quite simple yet addictive games like this, or Sudoku and stuff like that. So yeah. Sega Bass Fishing. Got another fishing game on the way. It's a bit of a giggle, to be honest. And then we've got 3 bits of cardboard, and a sticker. Get that on the get that on the car. I was going to say no particular order, but let's give them an order. This one I haven't seen before. Maybe it's going to be a bit of a tripe game, but I thought it was a worthwhile little purchase. Mike Tyson's boxing, the GBA. Does look very unsurprising. Yeah, quite basic. No, it's a GBA game, but quite basic. But who knows? It could be fun. Fight like Iron Mike, taking 100 different heavyweights. Jesus, that was not 100 levels. 4 styles of Slugfest Showcase versus World and Practice. 30 rotation effects. So we'll see. It's Codemasters game. Could be right. Fingers crossed. It could be tried. If you played it, let me know. This one was in the cabinet. I think I've got this one boxed. Got the sequel to this one, but unboxed. I just need to. There's a little bit of label wear. I think it's kind of superficial. It's on the top, so I can just bit of rubbing alcohol should sort that. But less of what's going on with the box, more let's appreciate Earthworm Jim GBA. It's a lovely version. Cracking game. Cheeky little soundtrack as well. Yeah, just a very innovative platformer. Loving that. It's in very good condition. Sort that label thing out. And then the final item, Scott had showed on the Facebook group or Instagram, I can't remember what it was, maybe the Facebook group, linked to his shop, and I was like, I'd love that. Put that aside to me, and this was like months ago when I messaged him a couple of days ago to say, look, I'm going to come and hopefully going to come see you at the Realm. I looked above on the messaging and I was just like, I bought that, forgot about that. So he'd put it to one side. When we went there, he had like a big old stack of stuff, which I think he's put aside for people. So yeah, anyone needs to pay him a visit and they've got stuff in that pile, and go and see him and give him your cash. But the lovely version, WarioWare. So yeah, I never played, but that is some awesome friggin' box art. It really is. Giving it some attention. Due today, I'm running out of, as you can see, box protectors. So good old, yeah, sort of Amazon. So they're going to drop some off later on. So I'm going to spend a bit of time putting stuff together. Yeah, that is it. Go and sure that's it. It is. So yeah, go and if you can do, you're travelling through, obviously in the UK, or you're travelling to the UK, or you're in that kind of vicinity. Yeah, go and check the shop out. Check you're not in the vicinity. I think he does. I think he posts stuff as well. I mean, through the Facebook group. Don't quote me on that, but again, if you don't follow him by there, then maybe there's an opportunity to do so with that. And yeah, check out his loads of you. I mean, Scott is Sega Zombie. Lots of you will already subscribe to him, but if you don't, again, go and check him out. Awesome fella. Love the guy to bits. Really good to see you, mate. And thanks for doing this deal as always. Means a lot. We'll always support, and we'll be back to see you as soon as we can, and see you're always rotating what's on those shelves and those cabinets, which is just fantastic. So that is it. And yeah, hope you liked. Cheers as always for the support. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll leave you to it. Have a good one. Take care. Cheers.